Guess who's back? It is me. Yes, some of you don't know who the hell I am, and honestly, I forgot part of who the hell I am. But for some reason, a lot of people said, hey, when you coming back? And I said, well, I'm sorry. I know I said early January, and here we are almost at the end of January, January 22nd, 2016. I have not seen anybody since last year. Boy, that makes me sound old. Let me explain. I know I've been keeping a big, deep, dark secret as to why I've been holding off. I said, my very first stream ever on Ustream was on January 10th, 2015. Okay, what? Why didn't you come back then? Aha! Because my very first stream was not called The Nerdy Effect. This wasn't a show. It wasn't anything. It was just me sitting in a chair in front of half this crap that's behind me right now. So I did the research and I backtracked to the very first official episode of The Nerdy Effect, and that debuted and January 22nd, 2015. So, as of right now, baby, this is the 1 year mark of streaming. And I know all you British people are going, but Nerdy, you took off at least 6 months. No, I didn't. I took off 4 months, but that doesn't matter. In the meantime, this is my 1 year mark. So, officially, I'm going to call myself an OG streamer. All right? Because I know some people are like, well, you didn't do it continuously. Yeah, but I did have over 100 episodes. Right. Not all of them are archived, but I do have over 100 episodes. Right now, on my YouTube, I haven't pointed in a while, that was weird. On my YouTube, I have 182 videos. Yeah! That's a lot of damn videos. We did 75 episodes of Ustream before I was like, done with that. We did 11 official YouTube videos. We also did the pre-shows, the chill streams, the gaming streams, and all that. And on top of it, we were actually over 100 episodes. Today marks my 1 year as The Nerdy Effect. So that's why I was like, let's come on back on this day, baby. And it's been one of those long, long roads because I'm like, what if I just do it today? You know, like last week. Like, let's do it today. No. I got to hold off. And then Monday, I was like, I want to do it Monday. I can feel it Monday. I had it Monday. And then I was like, no, I need to wait till the 22nd. It's got to be on the 22nd. And then the last 2 days, I've been psyching myself out like, am I going to be good? What am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? Who the hell am I? And I had to do some soul searching. I was actually scared, but now we're rolling, baby, and I'm so sorry I missed all your comments. Let's do it, baby. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Thank you guys so much for popping back in my show one final time.
Money called you swole.
Ooh, that's right. You know what's swole about me? Because I got fat. Because while I was off, right.
You ate food.
My last show was November 30th, 2015. Then I started playing Fallout, sitting down eating Cheetos, and I played 275 hours of real human lifetime in Fallout 4, right? There's not a lot of exercise in that. A lot of this and damn scorpions and running.
Jerky, because we felt like it was like real apocalyptic food.
Yeah, it was like a rad stag in my mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, it was terrible. So I just sat around and got fat and played Fallout, and then January hit. I platinumed the game, and I'm like, damn, now what am I going to do with my life? I should probably stream. Oh, wait, I can't stream for 3 damn weeks. So I lost everything. I need to go back to the gym. Yeah, Fallout is done. For right now, the DLC is going to be coming out, and I'm probably going to go back into it. Are we ever going to see the hooves again? Yes, you will. Not tonight, though. Faux show. What is going on? Thank you guys so much. I've actually got this place cleaned up, and I can reach all my props with ease now. So welcome in. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, that's exactly right, Fallout Slut. I have seen all the videos. Yes, you have. That's nothing, man. Holy crap, good Lord. We're talking you, man of the year. I'm not man of the year. But there's one final thing we got to do before we get into starting, because I have a giant pile. I know Christmas is there and all that stuff, but we got to get back into the Super Rando Brawl. And how do we do that? With our first entry in the top 36. And those of you who are in there early, you got to see who it is. But let's talk about it right there. Boom. Boba Fett versus Beyonce. We are, of course, on YouTube, so you got to type it in exactly how you see it. Hopefully I did it. Cody McTits, what is going on, my man? Barry, how you doing, man? Welcome, thank you so much. There's the guy who beats me at Rocket League. Welcome back, LV. Thank you so much, man. I know I missed all this. Don't play me, bro. You look more cut up. No, that's because beef jerky makes you swole. There's a lot of salt in it, you know.
And you have to, you burn calories trying to eat it.
Yeah, you don't burn any calories because you just sunk into Fallout. Pops look nice. Where's the blimp? Everything had to go. Everything had to change around. So, of course, I did some revamping and moved some things around while I was off. I actually did something. So I put up my Super Pop collection. These are my favorites on the top shelf. You can see over here there's spaces. Why are there spaces? Because I didn't stop shopping while I was off. You know what I mean? When you're like, well, you took 2 months off. Did you not buy anything? You're stupid if you think not. I have enough content sitting right here next to me to fill up probably 2 months worth of shows. I'm planning on switching from Sony back to Nintendo. What? What's going on, young mommy? Your momminess side sheep. Take your crown off to the momminess. Welcome back. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad to see everybody back in here. And in the meantime, while I'm thinking about it, let's drink some Surge. Yeah, Surge. I still got a can. Yeah, you're surprised about it. Me too, right? Need that energy. The room looks great. Actually, if you watch my November 30th stream, I talked about how cluttered it was and how you couldn't really walk in here. I actually cleaned it up, man. It's an actually functional room.
You can see the floor.
You can see the floor. I know where things are. It's crazy. But my favorite part is that I finally got all the pops displayed, and I will post a picture up close of this on Instagram. I've been kind of saving it because I didn't want to, blow the surprise of all that coolness up there. What's going on, Andy? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back.
Thirsty.
Basically, he was calling me out. Fake gamer. Any advice?
Dude, he's got a bunch of platinum trophies, and his buddy doesn't believe him.
Oh, your buddy. I don't know how you fake platinum trophies, man. I think you have to earn all those. At least what I've heard.
So that's not a fake game.
Budka says hi. Hello, Budka. Thank you so much. You're back. Did you go somewhere? Yeah, I went to your mom's house, and she was delicious. She can cook. You wouldn't be a Fallout if you would hang on Rocket League. Yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly right. Yes, that's exactly right. We are rocking one of the Scottish flags up there. This is actually James's flag. I forgot what it's called. Hopefully they will fix my dumb American brain. But I've been wanting to rock this since last year. I just didn't have the time because a whole bunch of flags came in all at once and I only had time to put up 2. And I'm like, okay, so we flipped it around and moved it. We missed you. No, I honestly, Yon, I got to catch one of your streams. Not live, but I got to sit down and watch one. And, dude, I dig the new character, man. Calling out Fish Stick, that's a bold move, man. Go Tam Psycho. What's going on, buddy? Oh, damn it. What did Relentless say?
He wanted to know what flag it is, and then he said question answer because you said Scottish flag.
All right, cool, awesome. I dig it, man. Poof head. Welcome back, Mr. Raven6. Thank you. Question answered. Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but it is a Scottish flag. It's like the Scottish coat of arms or something like that. I can't remember the exact. I was gonna look it up, but like I said, I have been racked up nervous all day. Actually, yesterday as well about coming back. Rampant Lion! That sounds really cool. See, we don't have, like, a bunch of cool flags, you know? Fat Boba. Aha! Going backwards on me. But I do have a giant pile of stuff to get through today. Tarfinger! Holy crap! I am not worthy, man. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much. When you left, there was one little Vinny. Now there's LV2. I know, man. A lot happens when I'm not watching you.
It's like he put it in the oven.
13 platinums myself, no cheats. I believe you, man. I don't know how you could cheat getting a platinum trophy. I mean, maybe you could, like, search the internet and figure out how to do some of the trophies leading up to it, but I don't call that cheating. If you earn a platinum trophy, that is yours. First, Carl. Hello, Geist. That's to you.
I know, I said hello.
Cargot, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for popping back in. I appreciate it. So we have been talking for 16 minutes, somewhere along the lines of about 10 minutes solid. Let's open up a toy, right? I haven't done it in a long time. I'm not sure if I remember how to do it. So I'm just going to kind of like reach into the pile and see what we pull out. Yeah! Of course it's a pop. Why would it not be a pop? I'm addicted to pops and Fallout. But not Fallout anymore because I platinumed the game. That's right, baby. Were you surprised with the card? Actually, I was, man. It was awesome getting a Christmas card from some people that I've truly never met, but, become friends with. Like, Ron Mexico sent me a Christmas card, and Heroes did too. And I've been thinking about that because Hero did send me a Christmas card. I was kind of thinking maybe I should do Valentine's.
That would be fun.
No, I wanted to send Valentine's to some of you guys out there, and just like a random Valentine, like Darth Vader hearts you or something. Something that costs a postage stamp to get to your ass because it's getting very expensive shipping to damn Europe. You can't fake platinum, I know. That's exactly right. I didn't think you could. All right, guys, so I did pick this up. I picked it up real recently, actually. This is Rowdy Roddy Piper, only available at Target unless you're a swap meet flea and you can find it in your local garbage can. But this is Rowdy Roddy Piper, the pop figure, and I hate that it has the WWE logo on it because when you think of Rowdy Roddy Piper, you honestly think of WWF. I wish they would have sort of, just made the F on it just for it. I know it's a logo, just don't call it Federation. I don't know. But anyway, there he is right there, and I have not opened up a pop in a very long time, and I have gotten 2 pop in a box since I've stopped streaming, so what, you could get Fallout enough to batteries. Look at you calling me out. I did. I put those in this morning when I was loading everything up in here, and I did it because I know K-Push is going to call me out if I don't load the batteries and the damn Nerdy Effect sign. Only if I get ass hairs. I can roll some up, man, The baby has not took her eyes off you. That's because I can't stop talking. Yes, wrestling. That's exactly right. But yeah, Jan, I actually do enjoy the Mad Max character. I think he's pretty badass. Me personally, I would add an extra X at the end of it. Mad Max XX. I think that makes it more dynamic.
But not 3 X's because then it's porn.
Yeah, you can't go porn. You don't go porn on it. But I dig the mask and the low tone, man. I dig it, man. I think it's somebody could fish stick could actually take on. I wish I had a Target here, drive 40 minutes away. If I see another one, man, maybe I'll pick it up. But this is the very first one I found in the wild. You can get them from Pop in a Box. Oh, well, there you go. But this one guy called me a fake gamer, and he has 2. I have 13.
I think that's called jealousy.
Yeah, honestly, you're exactly right. That is definite jealousy. Young Mommy says, hi. Did you miss streaming, or did you enjoy the free time? That's a very difficult question. It was kind of it was a give and take the whole way, because, like, I enjoyed... I don't want to say it's not a burden. It's just the pressure to get on and be on time and be on point and talk for 2 hours straight. I could come home, and I could do what I wanted. I could sit around naked, not have to worry about somebody peering down on me. But on the other hand, I truly missed being on here and talking to everybody. Fatality, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming back. Oh, it's so good. I love when I see the names, man. That's what brings me back to streaming. I still just got 2 pops, being good. Yeah, good luck with this. Let's open this up. I've been showing it for too damn long. And you know what? I just got this whole place cleaned up, and now... there we go again, messing it all up. But there he is, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rest in peace, my friend. Out the box, I love it, man. I was a huge Piper fan from back in the day. I think Ben Franklin right here is holding, this is my wrestling card. This is my Rowdy Roddy card from back in the day. I've had this for so long in my collection. But yeah, so when he passed away, I was actually on a stream and we talked about it. But yeah, I'm a huge Rowdy Roddy Piper fan, and to finally find the pop that has been eluding me for so long makes me feel so good. I enjoyed the break from your face! I have 150 fizz. Oh,
yeah, his fizz is still stuck on 2.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
you excited for the new
Guardians of the Galaxy? I'm sure it's more than $1.50.
Yes, I think honestly at this point, whatever Marvel is going to throw at me, I'm going to be right there to go and check it out. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, the first one, blew me away. Because I went in there with no expectations. I went in there like, okay, let's see what it is. It's a Marvel movie. It looks cool. I like Chris Pratt. And let's just find out what it's about. And it was amazing. It was a blockbuster. I think it's the most profitable Marvel movie because they didn't have a big budget for all the super actors and all that. And everybody loved it. The soundtrack was amazing. That movie alone brought back the cassette tape. People wanted to have the soundtrack on a cassette tape. So yeah, I think that. How much the pops do you have now? Honestly, I didn't count because I have probably 30 sitting down here. So I don't know. But this is my Rowdy Roddy, and he's definitely going to go top shelf. And we're going to figure out, once we start opening these, where they're going to go. I'm starting lining up my Ninja Turtles figures, the original ones over here. They don't really address well right here. So this is probably going to be another pop shelf. And hate me if you will, that's fine. Message me, call me, fake gamer advice. Man, there is none. The easiest advice, if somebody calls you out, is to just let it go. It doesn't matter, man. I mean, seriously, so what? You have X amount of trophies, that's yours. You know you got them. Who cares what this random guy thinks, even if he's your friend or not? Just like, whatever, screw you. It doesn't matter. And just move on with your life. I have 0 pops. Yeah, but if I send you one, then you have 1 pop.
And you can't delay because it's a gift.
I bought the album. It's hella tight. Look at you with the hella tight. I want VHS to make a comeback. I don't, man. Like, I had to deal. What's a cassette tape? You know what a cassette tape is. No, I don't, man, because I remember having to deal with the tracking. Who remembers tracking on VHS?
Yeah.
You would turn it in. You got to turn that knob.
We're talking about that auto tracking shit.
Yeah, not auto tracking. Yeah.
You had to turn that dial.
You had to swap the channel button. No. VCRs do not need to come back. Ashley Wallifer, what's going on? Is that a T-Fury shirt? Honestly, I don't know. A friend of mine got this for me for Christmas. Let me get that out of the way. And it's, of course, Fallout Slut. Got to show it, man. But Nuka Bombs. And it's like cereal. But, look, free stim pack included, right? I don't know if it's T-Fury or not. Someone needs to send you a Goku pop. You need to shut the hell up. The only thing you're missing is a Kiss concert setup. I actually do have one. It's right behind the flag. You can kind of see it. But I do have all the members of Kiss. I don't have an Eric Carr. Eric Carr is a very expensive figure, but I do have all the members of Kiss in the McFarlane series. It's not the Psycho Circus, it's the other one. I have all those. They're like 7-inch figures, and they came with the stage right there. So I moved the stage down, and I put actually Lego Kiss on top of it. So, boom! Stop making me feel old! Remember the record? I still have a VHS. I do too, man. These right here, this whole shelf right here is all Doctor Who VHS tapes right there. So, yeah, I got it all. This shirt is amazing. Thank you very much, girl. Oh my God, tracking while watching. The Clance is in the house. What is going on, Stuart Cologadiggeruggy? You need to go stick to Clancy. Side Sheep. That is right. Side Sheep, the show co-hostess with the mostest, is hanging out. She does have double Wandas in her anal canal, and she's hanging out with Teddy Ruxpin. I figured it'd be kind of cool to pop in a little, like, I have a co-host, now she has a co-host. Side Sheep has Teddy Ruxpin as her co-host. It's an Inception host. I've seen that shirt on Rip. Okay, well, it could be anywhere. Yeah, that Quail Man looks awesome. Bart Simpson pop is like $200. I'll pass on that. Boo, Doctor Who. Why are you booing Doctor Who? Because I have it or because you don't like it? If you don't like it, we can fix that. But then again, people who live in Delaware are already weird enough anywhere because they live in Delaware.
She hates Doctor Who.
Like,
we've had this discussion.
Like, seriously,
before.
like, name something in Delaware. You can't even nail the capital. Like, the capital of Delaware is like
that was actually
Tallahassee? Who knows?
That was one of the... No, it wasn't Denny's. It was a Quincy's. No. Quincy's are in Delaware.
Okay.
They're like Ponderosa.
No, heroes. I actually sent the Kiss truck to Dr. Rock. Dr. Rock is an old school rocker. He loves Kiss. So I actually sent him the truck. What about pissing?
Bowie and Weiland and...
Oh, you're talking about in the Remembrance? Honestly, there's a thing that I want to start doing in this show at every 30-minute mark. Not every 30-minute mark, but at the 30-minute mark of every show. And I want to do nerdy news. So we're almost there for that. We're going to skip the musicians for this time. So on Monday's show, on the 30-minute mark for nerdy news, we're going to talk about all the actors and the musicians that have passed away. I still have Freddy vs. Jason VHS tape. I wouldn't brag about that. Teddy needs Furbia. We're not going to get into that. But you know what? That's not a bad idea. But not right now, though. Delaware?
What a Delaware, my dear. What's the Delaware?
That's exactly right.
That's a song. I can't remember the rest of it. She wore her New Jersey something like that.
So
That's a song. Somebody else knows the song, or am I going crazy?
What's going on, Slayer? Yes, it has, man. It's been almost 2 months since I've been back. We're back rolling. Dover Downs, Rehoboth Beach, Dogfish Beer. Yeah, you might as well be speaking a language like Hero speaks. Like, hello, Dover Downs, Rockfish Beer, Dogfish Beer, chocolate. Yeah, I mean, nobody knows what that means. I got Hackers VHS. I would brag about that one. So let's move on. When I got the Toy Den Nerds Nerd box, we'll go that. There was so much in it, and the show was so packed with other things. I didn't have time to open up the Big Bang Theory cards.
Clancy fixed his name.
There we go. Good damn time. So let's open up the Big Bang Theory cards, and let's see if I gotta have the whole collection or not. There he is. About time to see it. I won't mind switching back from Sony back to Nintendo. I don't think you would either, man. You're a classic old school gamer, and I think that's right up your alley. So I totally agree. Now, are you going to Wii U, or are you going like the old school, like these up here? Yeah, exactly right, man. And I want to address all that, especially like the George R.R. Martin January. I want to address all that, but there's something else that's weighing more on my nerdy mind.
Because he's basically the Ned Stark, because like nobody died for a little while after he got his head cut off. Spoilers.
I started with Nintendo anyway, yeah. But are you going old school, or are you going new school? So let's open up this while we answer that question. So these were included in the super box, and I'm just kind of curious as to what we got going on. What are Big Bang cards? Better question, why do we have Big Bang cards? What's going on, Mr. Power Plug? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for coming in. I have my 3DS, getting my Wii U for Mario Maker. Yeah, no, man. That would be the only reason I would buy a Wii U is for the Mario Maker. It looks really good. Whenever Game Dungeon Pro, whenever he played it, I was like, dude, this looks so good.
You know what? I would buy a new DS, like the brand newest one, if they would bring back Mario Paint.
Open my Star Wars card. Yeah, exactly, right? What is going on, Fluffykins? How you doing? Welcome in, girlie. So we got a Leonard card right there. This is number 15. We got a Raj. This is number 65 right there. We got ourselves the bearded Big Bang. This is number 3. That's random. Shy Guy. What's going on? Jizzy Pop is actually right in the center. He's sitting in the Iron Throne. He's got the Ginger guys on this side, a BB, that is Slave Leia, and then Jessica Rabbit right there, surrounded by the Ninja Turtles. So I'll post a close-up on there. Ooh, it's a shiny one. It says Die Sheldon Die. This is the EO2, so this is like one of those special cards. It's actually like golden on the inside. Did I mention something? Mario Maker is awesome.
He said don't mention Eddard because he just rewatched that stuff. And I was like, that's an open wound for Fox.
So this is the very first, this is number 1 in season 3 and 4 card, and it's got the Sheldon and Raj with the big old beards. I think this is when they went to Alaska, and then that was like the season premiere when they came back. But anyway, man, so I wanted to open these up because I've been trying to get my cards all in the ducks in a row, but in the meantime, there we go, a little bit of content, and that just moves us right in time to do the new segment that I want to talk about, which is Nerdy News. How you doing? Yeah. Pretty good, man. I didn't know Big Bang Theory. They have a huge fan base. It's like the number 1 show. Jim Parsons is the highest paid actor on television right now. He plays Sheldon Cooper on the big. He's a brilliant actor. He's amazing. But anything he's in, he's Sheldon Cooper. He doesn't have the wide range. He can't play another character, but he's still an amazing actor on top of it.
Him as a villain?
Oh, God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Both old school. Okay, cool, man. It'd be neat if you'd stream that kind of stuff, too. What is going on, Riley Carter? How you doing? From Green Killer 420 and Potty Scotty. Oh, Mr. Potty Scotty. Oh, that is one of the oldest names that I could remember, other than, a couple of the friends in here. But yeah, Potty Scotty, been around for so long. Thank you so much for coming back, man. Yeah, the Red Wedding, exactly. So let's move into what I want to do, Nerdy News, and maybe I'll get a little banner or something eventually, slide in front of it. So the big question is, that I want to talk about. And like I said, Monday we're going to talk about the musicians and all that stuff, because I think that's still nerdy enough to talk about. But on the plate right now is the number 1 thing to me, and that is the Star Wars movie. I left on November 30th, and it came out the 17th. So I wasn't streaming, didn't have time to talk about it and all that stuff, so I figure we've had almost 2 months, at least a month. So if you've already seen it, then you know what you're talking about. And if not, then you really should have seen it by now. It is the number 1 movie in the country. So anyway, I want to talk about it because Star Wars to me is like, it's a part of the heart, at least to me. New segment, exactly right. Jim Parsons make a terrible villain. You don't know. Yeah, he would make a good enemy in Batman. Oh, I dig it. See, Relentless knows what we're talking about. Anyway, so Star Wars The Force Awakens, it launched, and I went and saw it, of course. There is mixed reviews all over the place because there's always going to be mixed reviews when you come to something that has a legacy that is Star Wars. Potty Scotty can't comment for whatever reason. That's all right. At least you know, and then you can tell him, or he can see it, and he knows.
Before you get into that, let's tell people, if you've got a game running in the background, it might keep you from commenting.
Yeah, because of YouTube and how it is, sometimes if you have a game running on your PlayStation, it won't let you comment. You can just watch, but then as soon as you shut the game down and you have all the things cleared, you come back in, it'll let you comment. Sometimes it does. So anyway, back to this. So Star Wars, The Force Awakens. People, I don't think that my opinion very much matters, but I do have this show, and I know a lot of people come in here and hang out. We talk about nerdy things, but I did want to talk about it. So I want to give you my opinion, and I understand where everybody's coming from this because I've watched Star Wars my entire life. I know all about it, and I know that people hate on the prequels, and there's a lot to hate on because it's different, and you don't understand it, and you don't like it. You want that old school mentality, and then that's what J.J. Abrams brought, was the old school mentality, and then people hate on it. Like, they hated on it because they're like, well, it's just like A New Hope with a little bit of Empire mixed in. Well, yeah, but you hated the brand new shit that George Lucas brought out whenever he was talking about Episode 1, when it's all with midi-chlorians, and everybody's fast, and everything's bright and shiny. So there really is no way to please a Star Wars fan. All you got to do is just talk about what the heart is, and my heart says that I absolutely loved it. And I will put my man card on the table right now. I was sitting in the theater, and for some reason, they were just holding the movie from me. They're just like, oh, let's run a few more trivias, and here's a couple more Coca-Cola commercials.
The previews were never ending.
Bitch, I got a Coca-Cola. I don't need to see the advertisement. Stop showing me popcorn. I don't want to ride the roller coaster. Give me the damn movie. So I think it was like 15 previews in front of it. And then the screen went black. And then the George Lucas Arts came up. And I was like, oh. And you sit back. And you grab the chair, right? And I was like, and then it went black. Everything was black. And they held it. It seemed like it felt forever. And when that Star Wars goes, and it went up, dude, I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. A little tear goes, ah. I don't know why. I have no, it's a movie. It's a movie. But when that yellow banner, that font of Star Wars hit on the screen, I lost it. I was like, oh, this is it, man. And there was pieces in that movie. And if you haven't seen it, tough luck. I'm already talking about it. But there's pieces in that movie. Like when Rey is running through the desert and they go, oh, not that hunk of junk. And then the spaceship blows up in front of you and goes, let's go to the hunk of junk. And they turn around and it's the Falcon. I was like, oh, stop it, JJ, stop it, you gotta quit. And then I was like, oh my god, and there was pieces in the movie that did that.
I cried when R2-D2 woke up.
Yeah, exactly. It's awful to watch this days.
Like a crazy dog.
4, 5, and 6 are different, and that's why Lucas tried to bring them into the next century. He tried to update them, and the people hated him for that. So I don't blame him for selling it. But anyway, for this movie, when you look at it, it's sort of like a combination. Overall, it's sort of like a combination between 2 and 4 and 5. It's got that dark ambiance, but it's got the fast sabers, it's all pretty and framed out and nice.
How to magically fix the ship.
But overall, I had an orgasm in the movie. But overall, I absolutely love the movie. I don't think personally, if they said, hey, Jizzy, come here and write Star Wars. I think if they would have said that, I wouldn't have killed off Solo. I would have waited for Episode 8. That would have been my personal. I would have made it real Empire. Because he wanted, Harrison Ford wanted the Han Solo character to die in Episode 5. He wanted him to die. He thought somebody should die. Somebody should sacrifice. And when Lucas brought him back for 6, he was like, whatever. So that's why he signed on and became a major role in this. He became, the father of the movie. And everybody's like, oh, there's Solo back on being Solo with the quick wit and the awesome bounty hunter, the smuggler guy. He's back. And then they killed him off and you're like, damn it. Personally, I wouldn't have done it that early. I would have let him, train Rey a little bit, with the Millennium Falcon and get back into the groove, and then took him out in 8. Took him out in 8. That would have been my personal choice. But as the overall antagonist that they wanted to make Kylo Ren, I think that they did it because they wanted you, because when you watched episode 4, you felt that Vader was the bad guy. You knew he was the bad guy. He did what he had to do to get it done. You're like, oh, Vader's a bad dude. And he actually is listed as one of the top 5 villains ever in cinematic history as Darth Vader. And they had to do something with Kylo Ren to put him on that level. And how do you do it? You kill off one of the top characters ever in cinematography, and that is Han Solo. You look at it, man, Indiana Jones, Han Solo, Forrest Gump, those are the top ever, and you kill him off, and you make people hate Kylo, and so overall, I think it was a great choice. He is exactly. He's tired of Star Wars, and that's why he signed on to be this big of a role, because they knew he was going to get killed off. However, I've heard there's spoilers that he's going to be in Episode 8. Maybe he's going to be an Obi-Wan Kenobi ghost. I don't know. But regardless, I think that they're on the right track to bringing these movies back, because if you can get a tear out of me out of a font, I think you're on the right track. Overall, great movie. It was high intensity. And I know that people are like, well, it's part like, oh, they got a bigger Death Star. They just rewrote A New Hope and then sprinkled in a little bit of, Empire. But they didn't want to go so far that they made episodes 1, 2, and 3. So you got to take a little bit of A and a little bit of B. And I think that's what they did. I think it melded nicely. And in the long run, maybe I'll eat my words, because I remember people loving episode 1. They interviewed him on TV. You go to YouTube right now. Don't go to YouTube right now. Go when I'm done. But go to YouTube and type in reactions of episode 1 from 1999. And people are like, oh, I loved it. So good. And now it's one of the most hated. Granted, it should be, because the child that played Anakin was horrible. But anyway, maybe I'll eat it later, but right now I absolutely love it, and I would want to watch it again and again. They killed somebody. Only thing I hated is Finn Kylo fight, Ren destroys Finn. Right, but they debugged it. If you actually look into it, man, Chewie's blaster, if you watch, it launches stormtroopers across the map whenever he hits it. So when he kills Solo, Chewie fires his big bow blaster, hits Ren right in the side. Ren goes down. That would have killed anybody else. It killed multiple troopers all throughout. Ren takes it like a man. Takes it and just, channels all that energy and just tries to, just takes it, just goes for it, just gets the hell out of there. So he took a Chewie blaster right there, and then this asshole comes up in front of him with a lightsaber, and he's like, oh, I'm going to whoop your ass. And then, obviously, if you watch anything from J.J. Abrams, he loves to set stuff up. I think in the long run, Rey, with her force powers, with the force sensitivity, is going to pay off in the long run. They're going to say that she had a long time training. Maybe it was Luke. Maybe it was Leia. Maybe she even trained with Kylo Ren before he swapped to the dark side. Just look at it this way. He was severely, severely wounded, and then a trained stormtrooper, regardless if Finn defected or not, he was still a trained stormtrooper.
Not so much trained as brainwashed, but yeah, same.
He's a trained soldier, so he would know how to use hand-to-hand combat weapons. Maybe not a lightsaber, but he would definitely know how to use a stick, a sword, something. Maybe that super spinning baton that the shock trooper had. Maybe he would know how to use that. Do you not think he would know how to use a lightsaber pretty quick? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that much different. So this trained trooper takes him on. Boom. There you go, right there. But he actually whooped him, cut him right down the back. Boom. And then this force-sensitive Rey picks it up. And when she grabbed that saber, oh, it was on, man. So she just started, channeling all that inner stuff that they try to wipe from her brain. And boom, there it is. So right there, debunked. All you got to do is just think about it. Yeah, exactly. Me too, man, because they took that hardcore icon and just boom. But they had to make Kylo Ren hated. How do you do it? That's how you do it.
He's not quite a villain.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just a toddler throwing a tantrum. I'm waiting for him to be a villain.
I'm listening.
Yeah, that was my.
Yeah, in the opening sequence when he holds that blast right there, and then he brings his hand down, the blast is still holding. You're like, what the hell? Then he gets all the way on the ship, and then it goes. Oh, badass! They started it great. Hey, you know what? You had over a month. I know that people have already spoiled it on Facebook. all that stuff. So, and you know this is the Nerdy Effective. We don't talk about Star Wars, especially the biggest movie of the year, the biggest movie of all time at this point. Yeah, factor that in, man. The Force Awakens smashed all box office records. All of them. Fast. Boom, boom, boom. They had more pre-ticket sales than anything else. So think about that. I wish I could find a babysitter so I could finally see it. Oh, well, what the hell? Tell J-Dub to come over and watch it, and then you can go do it. Seriously, man, give him a beer or something. Just say, hey, just don't let it near the plug.
Don't let it eat.
Yeah, don't let it eat the carpet.
Yeah.
She is Kylo Ren's sister. There's a lot of things about that you never know.
I like to think that she's going to be Luke's daughter. Because
I would love to see that.
He's leaving his Padawan and stuff because he thinks he's doing it wrong. He meets a woman drunken at a sky bar somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And he has a love child that maybe he doesn't even know about.
Yeah, that's what I would love to see.
More fantastic.
Well, no, she's Force sensitive, so she would have already had training somewhere. She wouldn't have been able to pick up a lightsaber just by hanging out.
Luke was not raised.
Yeah, no, but Luke actually trained with Yoda and Obi-Wan.
Yes, but
saying.
the midichlorians could be strong enough. I'm just saying, it's not far-fetched that she can be just naturally...
Not in Star Wars, it's not, man, because...
We'll wait, we'll see.
And if 4, 5, and 6 were the only ones that existed, and then you go back, and then 1, 2, and 3 never did, but when they introduced the midichlorians thing, then it means that they're high intense in the Force, and that is the only way to be Force sensitive, is to have high midichlorians. It's just not one of those things.
Nick's watching you in the car.
You are my father. Oh! That would be amazing. Yeah, it should be on Blu-ray pretty soon. Choose to believe that. I like I said, JJ sets stuff up the way he likes to. He likes to plant little bitty seeds in the beginning, and that's what they did. They planted tiny, tiny seeds so that when you watch episode 8, you're gonna be like, oh, that makes sense, and that makes sense, and this, and then finally, when episode 9 comes out, man, it's all gonna come together in one giant head, and I think it's gonna be amazing. Like I said before we even watched the movie, in Abrams we trust, and I loved it so much. The saber calls her. There's something. To that. Yeah, exactly.
No, D-Round throw up something. She has Luke's memories. She could be a clone.
He brought that up too. Yeah, because clones are big in the Star Wars universe.
And somehow she was a clone that maybe got thrown out because the brainwashing wouldn't stick or something.
Don't know.
Or she was sold as a slave, like they sell clones as slaves or something. I don't know. I never thought about that.
There's a lot of different factors that are going to factor in, and now Disney has actually moved the release of Episode 8 to December of 2017. Yeah, 2017. So we got almost 2 full years to wait before it comes out. It's supposed to come out in May. And then something happened with the production, so everything went down. What is going on, girlie? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, Rogue One is still in production. It's going to come out in 2016. I think it's coming out this December. So at December, and then boom, back around December again. So Disney plans on putting out a Star Wars movie every year for the next 5 or 6 years, something like that. So yeah, you're going to be Star Wars filled. I think Rogue One's going to be pretty good, but honestly, I'm just waiting for Episode 8 because I love it. Oh, how horrible would that be? Like she hands him the lightsaber and goes, So many theories, exactly. There was so many theories about who the hell Kylo Ren was before the show was even out. My first thought was that it was Luke because there was a book called Shadows of the Empire. It was an amazing book. It was awesome where Luke actually turns to the dark side to defeat the Emperor who survived the fall. And I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you're down. But anyway, turned out it wasn't. It was, Han Solo's son. Spoiler alert again. But I think it was great. I think it was awesome. I loved everything about it. And honestly,
he did ruin this one. So I don't think.
I don't think they did either. I think they did an amazing job. And honestly, we've talked about it for at least 15 minutes. I think it's time just to move on. Mr. Fred is ready. Thank you so much for coming here, man. I know that life does get in the way of things that make you have fun, but I love that you guys actually decided to pop in tonight, man. So sorry to hear about your loss, but it's always good to see you. Helps me walk lighter knowing that Star Wars is back. Fizz Kid, man of my own heart. What is your name again? Fred? Is that right? Star Wars took over Christmas. Yes, it did, man. It also took over my floor. I want Jar Jar Binks. He is adorable. Young mommy, we've always had a good connection up until that point. And then now, I don't know. No, man, everything's going crazy. What the hell's happening? I'm losing.
I'm still good.
All seen on the big screen. No, my phone messed up. I was trying to do this thing.
Oh.
Little Vinny says, "What up? Home from school? Awesome. What's up, girl?" Actually, I got to talk to your dad a little bit later. I got a funny idea. So, yeah, just be thinking about that. So, while I'm trying to fire this back up again, because everything just failed, make sure you guys vote. You got to type in exactly how you see it. Boba Fett versus Beyonce. I haven't mentioned that at all this time because, I'm trying to run and roll as hard as I can. So anyway, did you hear that the theory of what if... Yeah, Jar Jar was a Sith Master? It actually makes so much sense that he actually would be. When you think about it...
He didn't get much respect.
Yeah, everything he did was total by accident, but what if it wasn't? What if it was all forced?
Dun, dun, dun. But he was just really good at hiding it?
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Nobody likes him but me. I mean, I like there's actually this trailer on YouTube. It's called... It's like Jar Jar Binks does Taken or something like that, where the actual voice actor and the guy who played Jar Jar Binks actually voices the trailer for the movie Taken. And it is actually nerve-wracking to listen to it. Misa's gonna find you, and then Misa's gonna kill you. It's creepy. So check it out, man. I think that if you're definitely a Jar Jar Binks fan, you will like it. Deadpool rated R. Yes, it is. And that is actually what it's supposed to be.
Rated R. That makes
How do I vote on YouTube? Type it in exactly how you see it. Boba Fett, capital Fett. Got to put the space in there. Beyonce. We're going to run it for 2 more minutes to do it at 50 because everything messed up. And I didn't say anything about it because I got talking about Star Wars, which is an actual love of mine. See, Wicked Ruby knows how to do it. I wish that YouTube would get on their act and fix the interact button. I don't know why they don't. It's in the playroom anyway. This can be broadcast and you can vote. Why not fix that damn thing? But when we're talking about the craptacular things that are on the Sony product, Ustream is the bantha fodder of it all. That is exactly why we are not on Ustream tonight. And for the foreseeable future, we are not going to be on Ustream at all. I do not want to promote on that channel. I do not want anything about it. I want them all to just go away. I would like everybody at Ustream to go bankrupt and then get rear-ended in the ass by a bunch of homeless billy goats. Mega-sized Millennium Falcon cup holder. I want it. I want one too. Give me one too. Kill Skywalker's family in the first place. Problem solved. What are you, time traveler? AR, what's up? Fluffykins. All right, guys. Oh, no, sorry. 1 more minute. I'm rolling too hard. So after we wrap that up, and we're going to bring the next random brawl up, we're going to open up an additional pop right there. Boom! Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. Everybody loves Toy Story. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be a hardened criminal killer doing life for murdering a whole bunch of people. And you'd be like, Toy Story's on. Ooh, yeah. Everybody's in line for Toy Story. You love it so much. Buzz Lightyear is one of my favorite characters. I haven't found Woody in the Wild yet. That's a very difficult thing to say. What's going on? How you doing, man? Beyonce underdog. Yeah, exactly. But you never know who's going to win in this random brawl, especially when you're on something like this. When you're on YouTube and you got to type it in, it's a lot easier. Homeless Billy goes. Yeah, it happens in the United States all the time, man, especially in Texas. It's just one of those things, man. You're walking down the street and all of a sudden there's, a shaggy Billy goat. He's got one of those little sticks with a little pouch on the back and he's just like, you're like, oh, he's homeless. You feel bad for him, but you can't take a billy goat inside. There, see this one now. You don't even know where it's at. So let's wrap it up. The Super Random Brawl number 1, the top 36. Boba Fett versus Beyonce. Who is going to win? Let's find out. I got Woody. Get your hand out of your pants. Oh, good Lord. Boba Fett with 23 versus Beyonce, who only had 3. Darkseid's gonna be hangry. That's kind of like hungry and angry at the same time. Get your ass back over there, you stupid robot. I'm nervous to save my streams. Why are you nervous to save your streams? Get any snow? A little bit, tiny bit. Truth hurts. Almost said something terrible. Me or you? I probably did, man. I'm rolling really hard. So this is the Super Random Brawl number 2 of the night. Luke Skywalker, ha! What are we talking about right now? We're talking about Star Wars. That's a perfect transition. Luke Skywalker versus the Powerpuff Girls. Only one of them is going to move on. You guys get to decide. We are on YouTube tonight, so you got to type in exactly how you see it. Space and a capital Skywalker Powerpuff. Make sure you put the spaces in there and the girls on top of it. Why are you nervous to save your streams? I don't know. Show me the rest of the Black Series. No. Yes, in your face, DSK. That's Dark Side Killer. So, right there. Toy Story Pop Buzz Lightyear. Without further ado. Messing up my clean room. Honestly, in a normal situation, I probably would have passed on the Toy Story Pops because I have enough. You know what I mean? I really do. I have enough. But the fact that they had decided to enclose the little plastic bubble around his head, that's what made... I'm like... They actually put some thought in this. They made a pop, and he's got his little jetpack on the back, but they encased it. They decided to give him the globe, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. So that is honestly why I had to get the Buzz Lightyear.
And then you have to get Woody because he needs a friend.
Right, exactly. And normally I would have passed on the Woody, but when you think of anything, when you think of Buzz, you think of Woody or, people's mom's sex toys, the same thing like that. But anyway, there he is right there. He's highly detailed, man, and there's honestly not a pop like him. They're starting to make pops that are in different shapes. Like if you look at the Roddy Piper, like there's not any that have that where they're situated this way. So that's why I really dig them when they're different. They're making a Captain America that's actually kneeling, with the shield in front of him. And I haven't ever seen a pop that's kneeling. So that's why, I'm trying to get into more of the obscure stance pops. And of course, back here in the pop collection, we got spaces, we got spaces to fill them in there. So of course, these two are going to go deep in the collection. We're going to put Roddy Piper right underneath the Ultimate Warrior mask. R to infinity and beyond. Plastic bubble is cute. I know, right? Something back soon. What did Clancy say? Be back soon?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But there he is one last time. Buzz Lightyear out the package. Because not a lot of pops stay in the box around here.
Parsons would be great as him.
Who?
Right, Fatality. Him on Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, as like the bad guy?
Yeah,
oh.
the devil.
Good to see you back, Mr. Average. Thank you so much for coming back in here.
He's kind of effeminate.
What is going on, Spartan?
So that he would be perfection.
I would agree. I think, honestly, I don't think Jim Parsons can go wrong with anything.
No.
I think he has the acting chops and the ability to do it all anyway. But yeah, I do have an immense pop collection back there, and I will post a closer picture on Instagram once the stream is over. Ultimate Warrior pop coming out soon. I think I have one. But let's move off of pops because I really want to talk about this. This has been eating at me for a little bit. And for those of you who know me, those of you who've been in the show before, I am a huge Back to the Future collector. We talked about Star Wars, but honestly, Back to the Future is my entire heart. It's not just a tiny little piece at the bottom. I remember meeting Piper 5 years ago. Oh, no. God, I wish I would have got to meet him. I got to meet Ricky the Dragon Steamboat recently, and it was an absolute honor. Like, I was in shock that there's the dragon right there. I got to shake his hand, stand next to him, took a picture. It was amazing. And I honestly wish I would have got to talk to Piper because I think that we could have, had some banter. Whereas Steamboat just kind of got in there, just beat your ass and then went on. Like, Piper would get in there and, just talk you down until you're like, I don't know what to do. It's just been amazing. I'm still looking for the new store Black Series. Bowl time! Go get you some.
Blast off!
Blast off! Yeah, blast off. They make little aliens from Toy Story. I don't think so. On the back, all they showed was Rex and then Hammy. What was the pig with
That was the pig.
I think it was Hammy.
Yeah.
Cow and chicken
Surely
beats
they
Powerpuff
would, though.
Girls. Vietnamese Gamer! Oh, I have missed you so much. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long. Chris, what's going on, man? I didn't see you there. Cam DB, what's going on? Doing good. So, Back to the Future is my almost the entire heart. So I picked up this. I picked up Yahtzee, which honestly, I'll take that nerd card I'll put on the table. I've never played a game of Yahtzee in my entire life. But I bought it because this is a light-up flux capacitor. So basically, I'm going to take this out the box and leave the flux capacitor on and turn it on during some of the streams. XLs, what's up? Oh, good to see you back. See, that's Tarfinger asked me if, I miss streaming or if I loved having the time off. And truly, now that I'm back in rolling hard, I honestly miss just hanging out with you guys. When the names like these guys start popping up and Freddy's Ready, when they start popping back up, it's just like, it's like a friend, it's like an old friend. It's like, come on back in here. Let's go have a beer or something, So anyway, let's open up the Yahtzee game and find out. Hopefully it doesn't require batteries because I used all my batteries to light up the nerd sign back there. Thank you very much, K-Push. So let's open it up. Let's see what this is all about. Oh. Ooh, it's got pencils. Boys and girls, a pencil is what they used to write with. Good, bro. Oh, good to see you, man. I'm good to be back. My favorite game. Oh, Yahtzee. Oh, what did Vietnamese say? I missed it.
He's just saying he just got back from work. He's good.
Okay, good. Glad you got to pop in, man. It's always good to have you in here. When the stream hits 88 viewers, you're gonna no. You never hit 88 viewers on YouTube unless you have a female on there. So it's not gonna happen. I'm not that charismatic enough to end up with those. What is going on, man? Creative, thank you. Busting the back, exactly. I don't know how to play Yahtzee. I don't have a clue.
Either.
And honestly, I can't.
Somebody tried to teach me when I was
there we go.
But yeah,
so,
I wasn't listening.
This is honestly why I bought it. Because this is actually a pretty good rendition of the flux capacitor. It looks pretty awesome. Now, I don't know how you play Yahtzee out of this. Like, I figured like the cap would come off the top and you'd like throw the dice off. There you go. Okay, good. Creative. Luke Skywalker is Jeff Goldblum's father. Oh, spoiler alert! Come on now. I don't know how to open it. I don't know how to turn it on. Probably I should read the directions. Like, it's just, do you bang on it? I don't understand. Oh! There we go. Alright. Oh! Cheap! Cheap bastards don't even put batteries in the damn... Ah! I'm angry now. Angry. I can't even turn it on. Anyway, looks pretty cool. I'll probably put it on the shelf. You know what? Let's just turn on the flux capacitor just because I can. So this is the Back to the Future, the 30th anniversary, right there. In the package, never been opened. We talked about it on the Back to the Future day, but it lights up. It's really hard to see on this bright. It does light up. It does look pretty cool on here, but it does actually light up. So we actually turned on the flux capacitor tonight. All right, now it's back there. Oh, it looks like a portal you can stick your hand through. Microsoft sucks. I want the Yahtzee claptrap. Of course you do. And couldn't figure out. Oh, what couldn't you figure out? I'm sorry, man. Yahtzee is like poker with dice. Makes sense to me. I'm still learning about Star Wars. I'm not watching the new Star Wars until I watched all the old ones. Well, the thing about Fatality, man, it is very easy to watch Star Wars. A lot of times it comes on, cable TV, so it's always readily available. You can always buy the VHSs, the Blu-rays, the DVDs, the Laserdisc. There's many different formats you can always check out Star Wars on. You silly, you need trash. Trash? How much time did you have to prepare? To prepare what? Dinner? We're not having dinner tonight. So,
cheese popcorn.
Honestly, the flux capacitor failed on me because they didn't put batteries in the damn thing. I didn't think about it. I wanted to open on stream and just talk about it. So, how much time do I have to prepare? Let's talk about what we're going to have tonight to eat. You need 1.20. Oh, damn it. So, since the theme of tonight is kind of a comeback, and Star Wars is a comeback, and Star Wars is the hot topic, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? None other than Star Wars cereal. Star Wars limited edition box. Now, my question is, I do have 2 boxes of cereal in my collection. One is the Jurassic Park cereal from The Lost World. Yeah, The Lost World. It's actually down here. You can see it right here. And I actually have Bill and Ted's cereal from when the cartoon show came out. This is one of the craziest things ever. This is Bill and Ted's. It's actually sealed. It's never been opened. And you can actually hear it inside of it. Right there. So this is Bill and Ted's cereal. So my question is, do I crack open the back of Star Wars cereal and have some, or do I save it?
You save it. We're going to need it when the zombies come.
What's up, Mr. Darkside? Thank you so much for coming in here, man. Light up spoon included.
Roast beef sandwiches sound good.
Not in my box, it doesn't.
A nice odd juice French dip.
But right there, you get Yoda, R2-D2, Jedi Starfighter. That looks good. The Stormtrooper or lightsabers. Look at the weird lightsabers. Look like pieces of ice cream. You stop bragging. Accidental setup. Yes, that's exactly right. So let's try some Star Wars cereal. Why not, man? Oh, already broke it. Oh no, we opened everything almost in here. So there's your Star Wars cereal. I didn't get no light up spoon. I'm sad.
Oh, we got some from when the previous Star Wars.
Save it. You listen to Ginger. Nope. I already opened it. No. What was that?
Did it have marshmallows?
Mm-hmm.
I like marshmallows.
I don't know what to... Oh. I don't want any more of this. You have it.
Is it so terrible?
It's gross.
What's wrong with it?
Don't eat this.
Well, I don't think it was meant for eating, honey.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, how old is it?
Brand new. I just bought it last week. Oh. Don't eat that. Nobody buy that. Stop buying stuff. It's got like...
It's kind of got a Trix taste to it.
No, it's got a film on...
No, it's like Trix with...
I don't want it back. Ugh. All right. Who wants me to send this to him? Back in my day, we got a lightsaber or something.
I'll eat it. It tastes like Trix with marshmallows.
It needs some milk, apparently. I got a box of Mr. T Smurf cereal. Oh, not open. Well, apparently I shouldn't have opened it, because that was horrible. I bet that Bill and Ted stuff from 1990 probably tastes better than that. Nobody buy that. We have Star Wars cereal and Skittles from 2004. Ooh, no, don't eat that either. Oh my God, no. I'm gonna have my Surge. Yeah, Surge. I'll pass. Told you not to open it. I know. I should have listened. I don't know. I was just kind of hoping for like a Lucky Charm taste. That was not good.
Listen to Ginger. It's not terrible.
Now it's in my teeth.
It's not terrible. It's no Count Chocula, but it's not terrible.
All right, so let's open up another pop because, again, I got it, and I know I'm not going to open a pop for the next thing. But let's open up a pop, talk about it. In the meantime, make sure you vote Luke Skywalker, Powerpuff Girls. Damn it, I'm hungry now. Well, I was hungry. Buy it, yes. Eat it, no. Tastes better with milk. Maybe it does. I'm going to try Batman. Yeah, I'm going to try that, too. I haven't seen it in person yet. People have posted pictures on it. I haven't seen it just yet, but I definitely will. So, another pop for tonight. The Coup de Grace Voltron, baby. And this is the only one in the line, man. They didn't make they didn't make an enemy for Voltron or anything like that, or the individual cats. They didn't do it. They just made Voltron himself. I picked this up like 2 days after I stopped streaming. So now it's just kind of had to sit over here, and I'm like, oh no! And then I wanted to open it and display it because it's badass, man. They gave him the weapon and everything. And I thought about this because I do keep a few pops in the box up top, as you can see. Now, I was talking about, maybe I should do it, maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. Nah, I'm going to open that damn thing. I'm going to open it up because it's kind of heavy. Personally, I was hoping they would make a 6-inch figure out of this. The ladies were too. But I was hoping they'd make a 6-inch out of this, but I will deal with the normal because he actually is just a little bit bulkier than the Buzz Lightyear. Just a little bit. So I dig him. I think he's awesome because, I mean, it's Voltron on top of it. Voltron I know, right? See, this is honestly the wrong stream for you because this is Pop freaking Central. I watched one of your archive streams and I saw your Pop collection in the back and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what that one is or what this one is. But honestly, every show I do, we open at least 1 or 2 Pops. I have a bunch back there that are ready to go. But the ones that I opened tonight are the ones that I've just been dying to open for a while. Did you ever get the Hulk's green ketchup? No, I was too afraid to try it. Hey, and you know me, I eat everything.
Who's old enough to remember blue ketchup?
Blue and the purple ketchup and all that. Spent more money on licensing, no money left for taste.
Butter came in colors too.
That's exactly right. That cereal's awful. Don't eat that. We've seen the Batman. Well, why didn't you get it? You should have ate it. Eat it on stream and then archive your stream. Cool Pop. Sweet Pop. Exactly right. I mean, it's highly detailed. Like a lot of them, they just kind of, well, at least the original Pops, they just kind of threw them together. But, you know, they're actually putting like a lot of different kind of paint jobs and painting the backs of them. And this one, I think they went overboard with it, man. I mean, it looks great. It looks awesome. So, a Voltron Pop. And honestly, you know, I got to start filling up the shelves back there. I don't have enough stuff. Wiki Ruby is our source of cereal. Okay, so now it's like cereal with Ruby or
that should be a thing.
Wicked cereal.
That should be a thing.
First 2 Pops with Luke Ray. Oh, you got the Han Solo. Oh, what was the other one you got? I want that Pop. Well, you can't have it. Look, Darkseid, you already got the damn. Look at that hole. Look at the hole. You caused that hole. Yeah, See, always wanting my stuff. damn it, made me mess up a camera too. Try the green ketchup. No, I don't want to. I'm good. I have eaten spotted dick and crazy cereal and all kinds of candies and weird drinks, but no. Green ketchup is not on my to-do list.
It tastes like ketchup.
Do you have the 2 Rays pop? No, honestly, I don't have very many Star Wars pops. I have, that's the Finn and the Stormtrooper outfit. I have a Kylo Ren. I have a Phasma. By the way, going back to Star Wars, Captain Phasma, the most overrated character. Like, it was so hard to get the Phasma, and when you saw like a chrome Stormtrooper, how badass! And she was on film for like a minute. She's like the Boba Fett, but not as cool. It was so weird. Can never find that pop. Dude, I got lucky finding that one, honestly. What did Ruby say? I missed it.
She said, okay, you're always getting on me for being a hermit anyway.
That's exactly right. You're always on, and then when you're on, I don't get the chance to watch, but I want to see Wicked Cereal. I want to see that.
Cereal with Ruby. And
Cereal with Ruby, yeah.
You have to use your, this is
okay.
the cereal, and this is how we eat it with the spoon boys.
Yeah, I got the doc from Back to the Future. I got it, but I didn't get the Han Solo one. The green ketchup turned things different color. Ooh, no. What is going on, Ronnie Willie? How you doing, man? I love the name. Test? What are you testing? I want the Wanda... No, the Wanda stay in there. Being a hermit is awesome. Yes, it is. That's what caused you to grow long hair. So, I don't know if my man Moneymaker's in here. But, you know, Moneymaker's one of the streamers that I honestly do love and respect. I love what he does. I love his show. And let me get into that a little bit. Let me talk about this. Everybody asked, you know, they're like, oh, so you're coming back to YouTube, you're coming to Ustream, whatever. And I started on Ustream because there wasn't a YouTube available. But for the past... 4 months before, maybe like 3 months, I was trying to do a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of Ustream, because Ustream, you're always more popular on it because it's readily available. Everybody's used to it. And YouTube, everybody goes to YouTube and they're like, oh, well, it's just gaming. So to stream on YouTube is very, very difficult. Oh, no. What is going on, Mr. Pac-Man? But anyway, and I was trying to transition because I don't like Ustream's policies. I don't like what they do. They let the trolls run it. It is basically troll run, and I hate it. It pisses me off. And I love to watch Moneymaker. I love what he does. It's an awesome stream. It's fun to go in there and hang out. But the trolls have honestly been ruling his show, and it's Ustream's fault, you know, because he actually had one episode where they didn't do anything, because generally you're thinking, oh, he got banned for prank calls. They were just standing there talking. They didn't have any beers or anything. They were just right there. And then, boom, got banned. Why? Because it's troll ran. And I got to I watch all his shows, and while I was doing, I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth my time to start going to Ustream, because number one, they play the ads. They're going to play the ads unless you pay for it. That's not right in my case. Like, if the people who were on Ustream got paid for the ads, then fine. But they don't.
Just like a cent per viewer.
Yeah, a cent per something. Give me some incentive. But all you do is you get this trolls that just constantly get in there and say whatever they want about anything that's in your house, anything that's in your way, or your girl, or your guy, or whatever, and it doesn't matter what they say. And if you ban them, boom, they're right back with a new name, because there's no law on Ustream. And I got to the point where, like, it's not worth my time. It's not worth it. I don't want it. If I get 5 viewers on YouTube, that is fine by me, because I don't have to deal with the crap on Ustream. And partly it's because, like, you shouldn't have to deal with that stuff. But anyway, that's my little bitty rant. Sorry about it, but for as long as my foreseeable future, I do not plan on going on Ustream. YouTube is where I live.
You got that shirt for playing 1,000,000 hours on Fallout.
I played for only 275 hours, you jackass. Money is here. There he is.
Yeah,
but yeah, honestly, dude, it's unfair and it's stupid, because, you know, he got banned for absolutely nothing. And he constantly gets banned because it's troll ran. And Ustream doesn't give a damn. And I hope that Ustream is watching this show, because I took my content to a different broadcaster. So you lost one, assholes. Anyway, sorry, I get a little angry about it, man. It makes me mad, because I feel my home is on Ustream, but I can't go to my home because I'm going to get infested by people like, show feet. Oh, you're fat. Oh, this is the fattest dude I've ever seen. Like, it's just nothing but trolls and just constant for no reason. But you come in here, it's fun, it's relaxed, because I accept everybody no matter what. So, let me get out of this, because I can talk about it forever. The more I talk about it, the more it's going to make me mad. Yeah. So anyway, my man Moneymaker, he's a good friend of mine. I think he's a personal friend of mine. Maybe he doesn't feel the same way to me, but I absolutely love the guy. And he's a huge sports collector.
Slim is trying to fix his name. That's why he's saying
That's fine. That's fine. But he's a huge sports collector. And I don't have a lot of sports memorabilia. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't have a lot of it.
Because you're a nerd. You're not a sports nerd.
Right, but I do enjoy my Oakland Raiders. I know a lot of people just started laughing if they're brand new to it. If they're brand new to it, but my Oakland Raiders are my team. And then back in the day, in 2002 and 2003, they had the dominating team. They were the baddest team in the NFL. They just couldn't pull the trigger, man. They just couldn't pull the trigger. They went to the Super Bowl, and then they're facing the coach that made all the plays. Basically, they had John Gruden for like 9 years. John Gruden built this damn team. He knew all the plays, and then the year before they went to the Super Bowl, he got shipped to the Buccaneers. So he took all the Raiders plays with him, took them to the Super Bowl.
They played each other in the freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah. So basically, John Gruden's going, hey, they're about to play this play. So they block it, lost the Super Bowl. Anyway, long story short, Rich Gannon is the guy who took him to the Super Bowl right there. And I picked up...
He was 50 years old.
He was an old man. He was an old man.
Or 40. Was he 50 or 40? He was old.
Exactly. He was like one of the oldest quarterbacks except for Brett Favre in the industry. So Rich Gannon, I picked this up recently. I paid $7 for it. And I had to have it because I don't have a lot of sports memorabilia. And I know that Money's going to absolutely love it. But Money likes to keep stuff until it's valuable. I like to open stuff. That was Ustream. Now let's talk Jack Black. Yeah! Look for the new Spider-Man comic next month. Which new Spider-Man? Ooh, it's got like a Lego bottom. Ooh, it smells. What is it? Oh, you can get high off of this. This is not good. You smell that? It's like burning a Super Saiyan in here.
Like super plasticky or something?
Yeah. You can smell the paint on it. You can smell the lead paint. Uh-oh. Go Vikings. So anyway, it comes with the base plate. It's got the yard turf on it. And then, I don't know if I can get into this or not. Hopefully we can, because like the Black Series, they like to seriously put their stuff in. Oh, look at that. One zip tie. Boom. There he is. So Rich Gannon, man, this is my guy who took my Raiders to the Super Bowl, at least in my lifetime where I could comprehend it. You ever stop buying toys and pops? Nah, I don't think so. So, if this is right, that can't be right. He's way off the base. Oh, it's got a little thing on it. Never mind. Get in there. That's what she said.
Twice.
I know, right? Well, let's not get in the hole. That's what he said. Stop putting stuff in your face. Nice rip. Yeah, a friend of mine bought this for me, so I didn't actually buy it, but I actually do love the Nuka bombs. Get in there. So, anyway, there he is. Rich Gannon out the box. So I finally have some sports memorabilia up in here. Because every time I do a show, man, they start looking behind me. They're like, what is all that stuff, man? It's all different kinds of things. And it's McFarlane Toys. I try to have something, for everybody that we be like, ooh, I had this as a kid or something. It's a way to connect and have a lot of fun. That's right. Power plug. Go Vikes. Man, I'm a Raiders fan. I stick with them, man. I know they suck. I'm not the only one that knows that. But
their colors are pretty.
Listen, I'm a Raiders fan, all right, but I actually end up getting this, and so anyway, I want to show you guys that. I figured you guys would enjoy it. Love a little bit of something that's not pop related or Star Wars related, because that just seemed to be the thing of the night. So, I try to set up this new area. So I got like the toys I want to talk about, and then I got like my items over here. So, yeah, of course, I got the burnt Saiyan on hand to be able to flow him up whenever he needs it. Clancy, good to have you back. Did you go get something to drink or eat or drink?
Or drink.
They all smell that way. Yeah, this one, you can get a little high off the paint. I'm going to save that for later. But if you're new, if you're back in here, if you're just joining me, welcome to the Nerdy Effect. This is my first stream of 2016. We are actually on the 1 year mark of the Nerdy Effect. I started streaming January 10th. That was the original, but it wasn't called the Nerdy Effect until January 22nd, 2015. So today actually marks my 1 year anniversary as a streamer. I didn't think I'd ever make it. And I don't know if I can call myself a streamer anymore because I'm not on Ustream, but I think tuber sounds weird. So I'm going to call myself a streamer, I think as being a 1 year veteran, I can call myself whatever I want. You guys can call me Jackass, but I'm going to call myself a streamer. Something to Droid. I don't know what that means. Vikings.
Drink and eat.
Oh, drink and eat. Okay, I got you. Is that Jabba the Hutt pop in the back? Yes, it is. That is the Jabba the Hutt pop. It comes with Slave Leia and Salicious Crumb, and they're all freaking bobbleheads. That Jabba the Hutt is a bobblehead. Congrats on the 1 year. Thank you so much, man. 2 years to the smell is 2 days to the smell is gone. Oh my God. Rocket League should be fun. Later, Jizzy, chasing Jane.
Imaginary balls.
Oh.
Balls.
Swap always voting against. Yeah, of course he is. That's what he does. He's always against the grain because he finds all the good deals. The dude found 2 pops at a dollar store. Like, those are $9 pops and he paid $1 for them. I don't know where he gets the values at. Did you say stripper? Yes, I did. I call you Go Time. Yeah, I actually did get time to put some of these up. I did get the Toy Den Nerds up here. This is actually Freddy's Ready's Carl. Some more Freddy's Ready, and of course, Heroes and Villains right there. Some more Freddy's Ready stuff. So I got some time to put some of that stuff up. And I did get time to rearrange the stuff behind the flag. If I ever start to do pre-shows again, you guys get to see what's behind the flag. And always, you can follow me on Instagram if you have not yet. I try to post up close and personal pictures whenever I have the time. And I'm not freaking out about my show. Ooh, streamer. I know, right? Congrats on the 1 year. Creative. Exactly. Just remember my running joke. Rogue. You got gobblegum. I don't know what gobblegum is. Tempted to buy the Jabba and Leia, $15 now. That's an honest good deal, man, because I think I paid $25 for the 3. Because you never know if something's going to be a hot, sought-after toy or not. So I try to pick it up as soon as I can. That way it's like, ooh, I got it. And if it becomes a rare item, then cool. And if it doesn't, then I'm like, shit, I lost $10 or whatever. That's what I thought. I figured it was. Watching a movie at the same time. Now, what is more enjoyable? The movie that you're watching or me? Because if it is the movie, then I gotta change the theme and make this show about the movie you're watching. Creative, stop it. But the best figures you can get for the small price. Yeah, exactly, right?
Nick said he has a label
Found a
maker.
Ghost Rider pop at the dollar store.
Walks around with a label maker of 99 cents.
What? John Doe!
God damn it, Bobby. Gotta hear it, please. Boy, I tell you what, John Doe comes and hangs out in my stream, and I want to sell him propane.
But Nandy, you've been gone for so long. Ron Bestico, what is going on, man? Of course, I'm rocking it with the Nikki D Eiffel Tower right there, man. Dr. Rock, man, I'm going to get your package shipped out probably next week sometime. Thank you so much for coming in here. Walmart has a shitload. Yeah, that's generally how it ends up. Mr. Ron Mexico, man, I think it was like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, man, you called me out on your stream, and I was like, damn, he is so right. And he's like, everybody comes in his show and they're like, where the hell's Nerdy Effect? He's like, dude, I'm his bestie and I don't even know. And you're absolutely right. When I fell into the Fallout world where I'm eating beef jerky and getting fat and playing 270 hours of my life in Fallout, like, I ignored the streams. I did, man, and I started to miss it. And now I pop in and people are like, who the hell is this guy? You're exactly right, man. I dropped the damn ball. No, you creative. What's going on, Jose? Hey, Doc. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, no problem, dude. Like I said, I talked about it earlier. You are the quintessential classic rock guy. And when I saw it, I wanted the figures, but I figured you would love, like, the Kiss truck itself. But yeah, Ron, you're exactly right, man. I dropped the ball. But for the past week and a half, I've been going back into streams and watching, man. I got to catch Furburger, and I actually got to catch the new guy, the Whispering Wizard.
Oh, my God, he's my new favorite.
Wow. If you guys have not seen the Whispering Wizard, like I said, I consider myself an OG streamer now, you know.
The dude could run the stream on his facial expressions alone.
Exactly. Today I hit the 1 year mark. So 1 year I've been streaming. You know, I figured that I got some pull. You know, I know the people that came after me, you know, like GQ Smooth. I love GQ Smooth. Al Diggy. I love Al Diggy. And then, of course, Mayor Furburger. Like,
what about your Dark Side?
I'm just talking about, like, the normal constant streamers. Darkside couldn't even pick up my damn slack.
Oh.
But anyway, good to hear it, buddy. I'll donate $1,000 if you stand up and Relentless. I tell you what, man. You know what? If I get 5 follows in the next 3 minutes, I'll get a book off the shelf. Okay. But anyway, when I saw what Furburger was doing, and a lot of people were linking, oh, it's So-So the Clown. Well, it's not So-So the Clown, I'm just telling you. But they're like So-So. But I was watching the guy, and I love Furburger so much, man. He is like, he's the artist of Ustream. And I'm not talking about the people who paint. Those guys are artists. But, like, when you're talking about, like, stage art, Furburger is amazing. I love watching what he does. It's different every single time. Like, mine is basically the same stuff. You get on, I talk for 2 hours straight, I open up a bunch of toys, and then I make a few jokes here and there. But Furburger's is different every single time. And then, not last night, but the night before, so Wednesday night, man, I actually got to catch the Whispering Wizard, and I'm like, this is genius.
Well, we caught him the night before.
Yeah. The whole time I'm watching, I'm just watching, like, it's a genius stream, it's a genius thought, and I'm kick myself for the first hour for not thinking of the Whispering Wizard. Can you imagine, like, if I would have put a beard on and just, like, turn down, complete reverse this and just like, yes. Oh, it's just
but you
awesome.
gotta get the expression though.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I love it.
So
I absolutely love it. Send me a friend request. Right now, like right this second. Hang on, guys. I gotta stop the stream. This guy needs a friend request. Let me write this wizard who. It's called the Whispering Wizard. It's like Jim the Wizard on Instagram. It's amazing. It's so much fun. I love it. I'm not saying he's the next Furburger, but he's definitely on the level with the artistic value of the stream. It's funny. It's quick. Why you got a Scotland flag? Snappy Turtle, welcome to the Nerdy Effect. For the, I think it was like 6 months, I've been trying to rock a different flag in this show individually. Like, there's stuff behind it, but, like, I want everybody to come in here and just feel welcomed, regardless of where you are in this world. If you're overseas from, the United States, then you're welcome. If you're a different race, a different religion, a different gender, it doesn't matter. You come in here, you're welcome to hang out. And the reason I rock a different flag is because a lot of times when you're flipping through the channels, you never, you don't see the people that, you can't relate. And I'm not saying that I'm Scottish, but I'm saying that, oh, well, this guy actually, he rocks my banner from time to time. And I do. I have something like 30 flags, right? And I bought the flags just to put up in here for the individual thing. Much better, DMNK. Welcome back, buddy. Got it all fixed out, so now I know exactly who you are. I don't have to think about it.
I knew who he was anyway.
No, I did too. Whisperer just sounds something like Abraham... Oh, Alabama Hot Pocket. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop that. But yeah. Great streamer, a lot of fun, plus I'm Scottish. That's exactly right. Well, see, like I said, man, if you're flipping through the streams, a lot of times there's not anybody Scottish streaming. And if there are, maybe they're not inclusive or they don't care. Because, streaming is all weird. It's all subjective, and sometimes people don't want to talk to people. They're just like, I just want to,
you to look at.
Yeah, just look at my brown leather couch. So I just want people to come in, hang out, and every once in a while you might see your country's flag or your native flag or whatever rocking in here. And we do have an American flag. I've put it up a couple times, so don't think that I'm just excluding that. But I am American enough for everybody. America, Texas, that's how it is. And so it's rare that we put up the American flag. Most of the time it's a different country, and that's what it is. Does your family know?
She wants to know if your family knows of your collection and your streaming.
Basically, my family sits right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. I have a few cousins that I love, and that's about all the family that I have. I saw your post on IG, though. I have to check him out. Yeah, no, I think he's awesome. I think you can never take away from what Furburger is. He is awesome. He is probably one of the best streamers.
He's not a Furburger. He's just
No, he's not. He's not. But he's on that level. He's on the level where he's highly enjoyable by himself. And honestly, like she said, he could do an entire stream just on expressions alone. Let me think about that.
You or Lemmy the movie.
Lemmy the movie! Oh, you need to turn me off and go watch Lemmy the movie. Glad you're back, always entertaining. Mr. Drew Baca, thank you so much, man. I hope you get to see Star Wars soon. Tell J-Dub to come the hell over and watch your kids and give you some time off, man. Give him a beer or two. You need an Irish flag. Man, I have an Irish flag. I've rocked it several times in here. If you don't believe me, you can go to my YouTube page. Right now on YouTube, click through the videos, man. You can always see the flag rocked in the same spot individually. I do have it. I only hope that the same day I will.
Her and Fizzy are talking about getting Clammy's hose.
Gotcha. Accept my request. You are very needy. Do you need a hug? Side sheep, get Jose a hug. Come on, get him a hug. We can be your family. That's exactly right. See, when Tarfinger asked if I did miss streaming, I did, because I get to hang out with a bunch of my friends. And the longer I stream, like people like James and Wicked and Mommy, people like that. Like, I feel so close to you guys, because we do talk on Instagram, we talk in the chat whenever we're playing the games, and you guys do feel like my good close friends. So, yeah, I did miss streaming. I did miss being on here. I did miss seeing everybody's name. Cornwall flag, forgot to pack it. Oh! Fail, but that's alright, man. K pushes policing again. Oh, no. K911 in the house. Let's have a little bit more surge, man. We got a little bit left time. Big nerd circle for everyone. That is exactly right. Drew Baca, since you're heading out, man, let me give you a nerd circle to you, my friend. What's in your fridge? like right now, like currently, let's see, we got bacon, some surge.
We got some chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. We got some soup from
Panera.
Panera. I couldn't think of the word. I was going to say Pandora.
There's stuff they sell in the store.
Keep doing you. The amazing. Thank you, man.
The stuff they sell in the stores is awesome. Like,
yeah, it is really good.
I prefer to warm it up actually on the stove, not in the microwave, and it tastes almost just like coming from the actual restaurant.
I got all my Wickeds with me.
Stuff. If you like Panera,
because she eats cereal.
And nobody would eat your cereal if I didn't eat the
cereal. I know. We missed you, too. I know, man. Nicaraguan flag for the win. We have rocked the Nicaraguan flag a couple times. It's fine. It's finished now. Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt your movie. I'm in your fridge. Get the hell out of my fridge. You're going to leave hairballs in there. So let's open up something else. Let's see here. Nope, not doing that. Not doing that.
The random stupidity Fluffy is just as good.
Oh, okay. So I was at a con sometime in December. I've never been to Panera. Holy crap, you're in trouble. Cheese is Kyla. Is Kyle going to make an appearance here soon? Not tonight, man. I'm so sorry. I was very nervous. My stream has no format other than random stupidity. Honestly, sometimes it's the best policy.
Yep.
You can get by for a long time in your life with random stupidity because that's what I do. But Nandy, that's what I do. That's what started this. If you watch my very first couple of streams, it's just me sitting there. A lot of times you're like, oh, look, I got this. Like, it took a long time to develop what this is now. Mr. Killer Quinso, how you doing, my man? Thank you so much for coming here.
You missed
Let's make soup. Who?
You missed the real Miss Not Vinny.
Real Miss Not Vinny! Holy crap. You have time? How do you have time? Surge is awesome. Yes, it is. No! In my Darth Vader voice, Jizzy, I am your brother. Come on, Fatality. I totally agree with you. Come on in here. Come on. Bring it in. Yeah, like I said, whenever you guys are on Instagram, and that's why I say follow me on Instagram, like, we get closer because you post part of your collection or some things that you like, regardless if it's toys or sports team or whatever, cars. It's like, oh, I like that. And we get closer as a family. You're exactly right, Fatality. Exactly. Mr. Michael Gaiman, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Hey, someone needs to keep the... Yeah, exactly right. That's why you're K911. So I was at a con recently, and whenever I find something that either I had as a child or wanted as a child or something completely freaking random, I start, just shelling out dollars. Just bing, 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 doesn't matter. And this caught my eye ridiculously hard. And I think I posted a picture of it. Yeah, hard. I think I posted a picture of it. Always make time for nerdy. Oh, but I really haven't. I know you don't. Stacy Cook, you're back on.
Stacy, cook your bacon.
Oh, cook your bacon.
Dude.
But anyway.
Literacy.
Listen, my brain moves really fast. So I did pick up this, and I don't know what year this is from. I didn't even look. I guess this is brand new. But this is basically like Mexico Droid from Star Wars. So the Droid factory. And it's basically like an R2 unit. And how you know that they're R2 versus like an R5 is the round dome. Like the R5s have that sort of square dome, and the R2 units have the round dome. I know too much about that crap. Nerdy for life, exactly right. Something about belt buckles. Oh, you need to get them on there. So I picked up this, and I'm like, I don't know if I overpaid or not, but I've never seen anything like it. And they made a few other of the droids like that. I think they had like a Mickey Mouse ears or something like this on it. But it is Disney Star Wars, so I'm guessing it's pretty new. But like, just for the random concept of what this is, it made me go, I need this in my collection. Now, granted, I'm not going to open it. I don't think it's worth much, but I just love it in the box. It looks cool, and it's going to remember what the hell it's all about, like Droid Factory. What is this? But anyway, so yeah, it's a little, I can't think of what those hats are. Sombrero? that right? Sombrero?
Like a Mexican hat? Yeah, sombrero.
So it's like a little drawer with a sombrero on that. Finally, my favorite stream is back. Thank you very much, Killer Quinn. So anyway, I picked up this, and I'm like, you know what? Cool. Just hang it on the wall somewhere, stick it in the background. But yeah, I didn't even notice you were gone. You're a dirty liar, and you know you are. But yeah, dude, I love popping in Ron Mexico stream. It is always fun. You never know what the hell that guy is going to do. But everybody knows who the hell Ron Mexico is. Dude, we got to play some Rocket League. I know, man. Like, you're rarely on. Like, you're rarely on Instagram, too. You need to get back on Sombrero. I got it. No, you're the best, man. Can I get a shout out? Mr. Power Plug. Of course you can, man. Open this. Nah, not going to happen. I got it, Car God. I got it, man. So let's talk about something else. Let's move along. Let's talk about some classic stuff. I love to collect the stuff from back in the day. The Spider-Man figures, the X-Men figures, He-Man, Turtles. Turtles is my new collection piece. But this one, man, it was only $2, and I had to have it. But back in the day, in like 1992, they launched the X-Men cartoon. X-Men cartoon, right? Everybody just sang along with that. This is the Cyclops figure from the first line. I don't read that. So let's open up a already used, played with figure. And the reason that I paid $2 for it is because, number one, he comes with this like hand blaster thing, which I'm not sure they ever used in the show, but I did like it that he actually came with it. It actually goes in to his hands like this, so he holds it. There we go. So he actually holds it. So he actually comes with that. But like the key factor is he still works. He still works. So it had this toggle on the back. Like, this came out the box in like 92, maybe 93, depending on what time it was bought on the shelf. So somebody, is Ron Mexico still bald? I would imagine. But this was actually taken out of the box, played with. You can see the wear and tear, but he still works. How cool is that, man? I would love if Toy Story kind of things were real. If you could, like, pick up this toy and ask, like, his journey, like, how the hell do you still work? I can't even get the brand new Back to the Future flux capacitor to work, but I can get this 20-something-year-old toy to still click on. I'm down for Rocket League. I know you are. I know. Luke, I am your father. Well, you probably should have pulled out. He said the Iron Dragon. I don't know what that has to do with anything. It's the new zombie Black Ops February camp. Oh, okay, I got you. See, I passed on Black Ops 3 because I didn't think I was going to have time, mainly because of stuff like Fallout, and then I was hoping that Battlefront was going to be the game that it was back when it was on the PlayStation 2. But honestly, like, when I got to playing it, it didn't feel right, and it still doesn't feel right. Like, I have to kind of force myself to play it. I hate that about me, because I bought it the day it came out. And when you play it with friends, it's kind of fun, but overall, for some reason, it's just lacking something. I don't know what it's lacking. Maybe it's the main story campaign that's non-existent. I'm not sure what it's lacking, but I feel forced to play it, and I hate that about it. But I can always be down for a Black Ops game, man. I love Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare was pretty cool, and I know Black Ops 3 is an amazing game. I just, for some reason, can't get into Battlefront. And then now I'm stuck with this game that I don't want to play, but I also don't want to pay another $60 for a game that's going to then again suck my gaming life away. The facial hair on those Action Men, so sassy. Action Man, oh. Oh, man. I've still got 4 weeks off of work, so I'll be on loads. All right, cool, man. Yeah, we definitely got to hook up. You a trophy hunter? No, I'm not really. I ended up platinuming Fallout 4 mainly because it just kind of sucked my life away. It was kind of involuntary. I got to the point where I was only like 2 trophies away from platinuming, including the platinum trophy, so 3 technically. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well do it. Boom. It's right there. I might as well. So I did it to platinum it. But overall, like, if I buy a game, I'm not really worried about platinuming it. I never really did that when I was on the Xbox 360. It was very rare that I ever got 100% completion on anything, because I like to play the game, and I like to do some of the side quests. But when you start getting to crazy stuff that has to happen, like, throw a grenade and it has to bounce off 16 walls before it kills 9 people, you're like, screw it. I got things to do, man. I'm going to go paint the garage. I like Black Ops games. I do, too, and I've actually seen you playing it. I love Battlefront. Well, good. I'm glad somebody did, because I don't. And I hate that I don't, because I love the Battlefront games for the PlayStation 2. I played 1 and 2. I loved them constantly. But for something's lacking in this, and I don't know what it is. Then go play Destiny. Are you being sassy? Look, I put batteries in something for you. Stop being sassy. I know how you feel about Battlefront. Well, good. I'm glad somebody is. Fist bump in the Battlefront is fun. Yeah. Even when he gets mad. Battlefront, accidental platinum. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I don't get platinums much. So proud of my Fallout. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, man, like Fallout seemed to sort of platinum itself. As long as you were playing the game normally, you sort of built the trophies. You didn't have to really go out of your way to get much. Like sometimes the bobbleheads were like way out of your way. You missed them or something. But overall, it was fairly easy to platinum it.
You actually had to end up looking up like what?
Yeah, I had to look up too.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. You found the rest on your own. That's good.
I might end up getting it too. Why hate, man? I think I explained everything in everything I said. I don't think I missed anything. I don't know if it's a hate, but it's definitely not a like. I don't know why. I wish that I did. I love the originals, but for some reason on this game, I can't get into it. I don't want to play it. But whenever I played like a Black Ops 2, you could not get me off. I would play that into the early morning hours. I felt Scottish and British when I was playing it. You know, it'd be like, hey, no, right, you just stay up no matter what, because it doesn't matter as long as the fog is and we don't have to go to work, we still get paid. We just walk on the cobblestone streets and then boom, how's your father? Paycheck shows up. I just grow me long hair and then yay. Settlement trophy sucked. Yes, it did. They put PlayStation 2 Battlefront on PS Store. No, really? I didn't know that. Awesome.
That one was fun.
I missed the last couple of streams, had school. You didn't miss the last couple of anything, man. I haven't been streaming in 2 months. This is the first show back. Not even the first show of 2016. This is the first show in almost 2 months. So you are brand new. Welcome back in, just like I'm welcoming back in myself. No, we can team up and do some Destiny raids. Oh, okay. Now, I didn't like Destiny at first. It felt a lot like Halo, but the more that I played it with friends, it made it so much easier and so much fun. We actually played the Taken King. I love the Taken King. I thought it was really good. There's the fog. There it is. I knew it. Darkside Man, remind me, I got to send you some pictures on Instagram of something I did today. I think you'll pretty much dig it. I felt a little bit like you know, out in the wilderness taking pictures and stuff. Yeah, remind me to do that. Send me a message or something so I can keep it fresh in my brain. Dan, Arizona Super Bowl 50. Oh, you think? I don't think so. Hey, that's how we sound like. I know, right? It's all about watching Harry Potter movies and just like going outside and be like, hello, and that's it. That's all you do. Twisted Metal, yeah. Can you play online with that? Because I think that's what would make Twisted Metal an awesome game for the PlayStation. Is if like you could download it and then like play with, you know, 5 or 6 of your friends in the big old arenas like back in the day. I think that would be amazing. Slipping the log hair there. Trophy unlocked. Fog Watcher. All right, so let's open up. I got 2 more pops I want to do. And in the meantime, man, make sure you guys vote in the Super Random Brawl. Only one of them is going to move on. I guarantee it. Luke Skywalker, you got to type it in exactly how you see it. Space and a capital letter. Powerpuff Girls, couple of spaces, a couple of capital letters. Make sure you do it. Who you got? Who I got? Dude, I would absolutely love to see the Broncos go. I'm a big Peyton Manning fan. I would love to see him do it, but, dude, I don't know, man. I think Brady's still better. I know, I'm going to get a lot of damn hate. But look, I'm a Rich Gannon fan, okay? Look, I'm a Raiders fan at heart, but if you're talking about who I want Manning. Who's probably going to do it? It's going to be New England. Oh my God, so much British. Gotta play Heavy Rain. Oh yeah, no, that's an amazing game. You're exactly right. So anyway, I got another pop. This actually came from Pop in a Box.
How long do you want to do this, the brawl?
What about it?
How long are you doing it? Are you just doing 2 a night?
Yeah, just 2 a night.
Okay, that was the question.
I don't know why. Everybody New England in Super Bowl, please. Powerpuff Girls. Power Plug Girls. I saw you do it. I'm not saying I like Tom Brady. I'm not even saying I like the New England Patriots. I'm just saying they are a damn good team, and Broncos falter a lot. So anyway, that's just my opinion. We don't talk about sports. Sports get people angry. It's like politics and religion. So I subscribe to a subscription called Pop in a Box. Pop in a Box, go online. If you're a huge pop collector like me, they send you 3 pops a month. Or you can do 2, or you can do 1 pop a month. It's random. You can select which ones you want them to send you, so you're not getting like I'm not a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, so I'll never get a Dragon Ball Z pop from them. It's just out of what I want. So anyway, I made a big selection, and they eventually sent it to me randomly. However, anyway, this one came, and boom, I got Poison Ivy right there.
Oh, you got another ginger pop.
Got another ginger pop. I got the poison ivy, and honestly, I wasn't even expecting it.
That's more ginger pop than Scarlet is.
I'll move. Well, Scarlet's a bobblehead, so I'll move Scarlet away to the back, and I'll put poison ivy up front, and she can hang out with the Jizzy Pop. And I'm gonna post pictures of this after the show, so you guys can check it out. But there she is, poison ivy. Let's crack her back off of this one. At least no Baby Rogers. You got to play Heavy Rain. I have played Heavy Rain. I agree with you on the Patriots, but Packers all day. Oh, I know, right? So there she is.
Yeah, you got to make them kiss the face.
She's got a stand. Shit, I threw the stand. But there she is. This is, I love Poison Ivy's outfit, man. They made her super sexy. I know she's green, but, I feel a little bit like Captain Kirk and myself. Whenever I see a green girl, it's like, I'd lay that, right? Yeah, Poison Ivy. I played Fahrenheit. Passed on Heavy Rain. Oh, okay, I got you. Kiss it. Anyway, there she is right there. This is the Poison Ivy pop. They didn't make her thong, and she does come with a base, but I tossed it across the room, so you guys got to wait on that. Haven't popped a pop in so long, got to get my fix. Yes, you do, but you're too damn busy to deal with it. So, I want to talk about this one too. So, like I said, pop in a box. And if you're a pop collector like me and you want to do the pop in a box, message me on Instagram because I can give you a code where you can get, I think it's like 5% off your thing if I give you a code from me. So you actually get 5% off. But anyway, this is what shocked me about it. So I get 3 pops a month. They charge me $10 a pop and like a couple dollars shipping. So I end up paying $32, and that's $10 a pop, and that's generally what they are in the stores. But anyway, regardless of what's in your selection, if it's like a rare pop, or if it's like a chrome one, or if it's a big one, or a select, or something special, they still charge you $10. Carl, I got the Thanos pop. Right. This is, depending on where you shop, this is between a $15 and a $20 pop. I got it for $10 from Pop in a Box. Now, that alone right there is your deal. Now, granted, you don't get a big one every single time, but the chances are if you put it in your wheelhouse to get it, you will end up with one, because I did. It was shocked me, man. The big box came, and I'm like, what the hell? So I got 2 pops and a big one for the price of a normal size one. Yes. What was the website again? Pop, no S, Pop in a Box. If you want to message me on Instagram, I'll tell you all about it. But I can give you 5% off with a code that I do have. And I mean, I know it's not much, but it's something. It's more than a loot crate will give you. So anyway, right there, man, Thanos. And I got to thinking about, do I want to keep him in the box like the Iron Man or the Hulkbuster? Do I want to do that, or do I want to open him? So I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about this. We've opened all the other pops tonight. So what do you think? You think we should open it, or you think we should just put them up on the shelf and let them collect it? I like Patriots, but Packers all day. I mean, I think regardless, it's going to be a great Super Bowl. Regardless of who goes into it, the 4 teams that are now, I think it's going to be really good. Yeah, exactly. I would stream, but only have megabits load speed. What? You got to fix it. Bought my friend a glow-in-the-dark Thanos for Xmas, his first pop. That's how you do it, my man. You got to introduce them like sometimes you introduce them slowly, but you just like, here's the big one. And they're like, oh, this is badass. The only thing, I wish that he had the gauntlet. Like, he doesn't have the gauntlet on. I'm like, I mean, I get it. They're kind of going Guardians, because he didn't have the gauntlet. Let me do it myself and all that stuff. If Vinny wins, open it. Open it. Favorite console? I would have to say the Super Nintendo, which is that one right there. That is the Super Nintendo. It's got some of the best playable games constantly. Like, everybody's like, oh no, original Nintendo. No, a lot of those games were a pain in the ass. You didn't beat very many of them. There was no way to save. They actually introduced saving into this. So I think honestly, Super Nintendo. Leave in box, don't open. Oh, okay, keep in box. Okay, we're up to like 3 and 3.
We've got a 5-3 with a floating 4 for open. So right now
what's a floating 4?
Foxy and saying he only open it if Vinny wins the brawl.
Oh, okay. No open.
Okay, that's.
My P was backwards, doctor.
So that's 6 no opens.
Jets. I don't think the Jets are going to win. I don't think the Jets are going to go. I think you might have to pull that down. I don't think that's going to happen.
For no open. No opens are pulling.
I don't know, man. We might be able to put Fox's thing into play. You know, if we do like the Luke Skywalker wins, then we open it. I felt sorry for you, Gamer Man. Why? Why do you feel sorry? Box takes up too much room. Open the bitch. I agree with you on that, man. Like, I keep very few of them in the box, man. Like, the Hulkbuster has to stay in the box because it's one of those things that is valuable. I don't collect for value, but if their value will be diminished significantly by opening it, I try not to unless I just have to. Like the Max figure I opened. Open, don't open. Blizzard 2016. I don't think that has anything to do with a pop. You're off subject. Get back on subject. Try it back. Are we opening up the Thanos or not? What are we up to?
11 don't, 8 do.
Damn. All right.
I think you're not opening it, baby.
Shit.
Sorry.
Jets going away next season. I don't think so, man. It's like me saying the Raiders are. It's not going to happen, dude. I mean, I got to stick with it, man. They're not going to. Yes, makes sense. Did you rig the polls or something, Fox? Is that what that's all about? Okay, I guess for right now we're gonna leave him in the box. So there he is right there, Thanos. I got him from Pop in the Box. I got it for $10, and anywhere else you're gonna pay $15 to $20. It's an awesome deal. I highly recommend it. And like I said, I can get you 5% off, so it's cool. All right, we're not gonna open it. You guys win. It'll get dust on it. I got you, man. I got you. We're about to have to wrap this up. I do apologize. So make sure you guys vote. If you haven't voted, make sure you vote. Luke Skywalker or the Powerpuff Girls. We're on YouTube.
America,
type it in.
Votes don't matter.
Oh, you're exactly right. This is Florida. I'm cracking the back of it regardless. Let's talk a little bit about comic books while you guys are voting. We're going to wrap it up. Talk about these three. Game Shark was activated. I want that. I know, man. I got so lucky getting it, but I do like Pop in the Box because you can select the ones that you want versus the ones you don't want. So unless you don't select it, you're not going to get something you don't want. I'm like, it's a no damn brainer. But I kind of agree with you on that one. So, while you guys are voting or whatever, I picked this up yesterday, right? This is Spider-Man and Deadpool #1. A friend of mine told me that this is a pretty damn good read. It's a long read. It takes like 45 minutes to read it at a normal pace. But Deadpool's a huge major character now, especially with the movie coming out. There's a lot of Deadpool fans out. I personally am not a Deadpool fan. Don't hate me. There's a lot of stuff I do like that you do like. But I figured Spider-Man is one of my true loves, and I heard it's a really good book. So I decided to pick it up exactly in the box, man. I haven't read it. Honestly, I don't get a lot of time to read comic books. I have a huge stack of comic books that I want to read versus the ones that I buy for just the covers. But this one, I'm probably going to read a little bit later, but I just want to show you guys and just check it out. If you have the means, I've heard definitely pick this up. My zombie buddy is hitting me up for The Rise. Great show. The Rise. I don't know what The Rise is. Joey Jipping, what's going on? Do you have the Conor McGregor pop? Honestly, I'm not even sure who that is, man.
Do you know if Pop in the Box is available in the UK?
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Yes, it is, because I believe that Heroes and Villains, I believe that he actually got a pop in the box, and he's in Belgium. So, later, Nerdy. Thank you so much, man. It's always good to have you in here. Nerd circle to you, my friend.
Blast off for the road.
Blast off! Yeah, exactly. Blast off. I want to see a short circuit. Oh, man, me too, man. Oh, he can stand right next to my RoboCop. Glad to see you're back. Thank you very much, Mr. Flop. Oh, good to have you in here, man. I appreciate it. So a friend of mine also picked this up for me. This is Batman Beyond #1 for those of you 90s babies who grew up with Batman Beyond, which is an awesome TV show. It was really good. They had old Bruce Wayne. He trained the new guy right here, so they decided to launch a new one. So this is Batman Beyond #1. I love the cover in general, and I think this is a little old. I don't think this is new. August of 2015. So that's when this came out. You could probably still pick it up. My true love is bacon. What about Turtles Batman comic? That is one that I want. I missed it. Like, comic book day where I'm at is on Wednesday, and I couldn't get to the shop until Thursday. When I did, they were sold out completely, so I don't have my issue of Batman and Turtles. They also make a Turtles and Ghostbusters, too. Yeah, put that on your plate. Nerdy for life later, Mr. Michael. Thank you so much for coming back. I love that you're back. Yeah, man, I love that you guys came back. I know, right? Ali Sheedy. Oh, you're exactly right. It would fit perfect. But yeah, so this is Batman Beyond, #1. Came out in August of 2015. I dig it. I've heard it's a good read. I heard the new series. You know, pretty much anything new 52 is pretty good. Johnny 5 is alive. Exactly. We the Kings of Rocket League. Vinny Jizzy is our princess. I'll wear a crown for you. I'm not afraid of it. So, last comic book before we wrap up the entire show. And I know. I want to get in the situation. This is a Christmas gift to me. Ooh, that's my ish. Been looking for Batman Beyond comic book. I imagine they're still readily available, and you won't pay too much for it. She's more than a woman to me. So this is the Guardians of Nowhere, #1, and honestly, I'm not going to read it, but I dig the cover, and I love the concept. But this is Gwenom. So Spider-Gwen.
The box actually started in the UK.
There you go. So there you go. This is Spider-Gwen, who is like probably the hottest character in Marvel right now. It's basically Gwen Stacy's alternate universe where Peter Parker dies and she takes over the mantle of Spider-Man, but it's Spider-Gwen. But in this specific issue, she gets the Venom symbiote on her. Crazy concept. I absolutely love it. It's like when Spider-Girl got the Venom symbiote. It's an awesome way to do it. Mr. Clancy, thank you so much for coming back, man. Can't wait for The Walking Dead. I can't either, man. February 14th, can't get here fast enough. They ended on such a hell of a cliffhanger. No Crown Pink dress and tiara, boy.
And comics probably won't go extinct because even in the digital age, comic books are going strong.
No, I don't think that comic books will ever go extinct, mainly because you look at the way the movies are right now. The movies are some of the highest rolling films of the entire year. People love it, and the more films they roll out, the more they're going to start promoting more and more comic books. Regardless if it's new characters or old characters, people are still going to buy them because they want the stories. Now, granted, I wish they would lower the damn prices and put out the trades quicker, but overall, I don't think they'll ever go away. Now, maybe the individual pieces will once my generation starts dying out. What do we call it? Generation X? Is that what we are?
No, we're Y.
Generation Y?
Yeah.
Okay. Once the Generation Y starts dying out, because we like the hard stuff. We like our video games in cases. We like our comic books in hand.
I still buy physical CDs.
Right. We like to hold the copies. Once our generation starts dying off and this new millennials start taking over and they start getting the high income, they're going to want their MP3 player type stuff. They're going to want their books and their comic books all in their hand and not have to buy individuals.
The millennial generation likes records, though. So maybe the hipster thing will keep them wanting comic books and things like that, like the records, like the old things that make them feel like they're something from the old world.
Yeah.
Liz is clocking out, and yes, DMAK, I just don't want my padded bouncy room. Okay, keep talking.
No, you're good. But yeah, did you watch Legends of Tomorrow? I have not. I will. Don't worry. Don't spoil it. But anyway, so this is Gwenom. I don't think it's Gwenom #1. It's definitely Guardians of Nowhere #1, but it does have Gwenom in it. I just love the cover, man. It's just one of those things I just truly I buy for the art. So we got, let's do it at 55. We're going to wrap it up at 55. Let's do it at 53, screw it. But anyway, Luke Skywalker versus the Powerpuff Girls. If you guys have not voted, then that is your problem, not mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, we know all about that.
Cool, I saw Gwen comic the other day. Yeah, Gwen Stacy, it's just one of those comic books that for some reason took off fast. They made different covers for it that are now worth a lot of damn money. It's ridiculous. 55, I don't know why. You're just naming random numbers. Is that what we're doing?
That's what he wants to stop at.
Oh, no, not going to happen. I said 53, but I missed it. Glad Flash and Arrow is back. Good episodes. Cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I truly love the Arrow, and Flash is starting to grow on me really good. Well, looking for my comic for my daughter. That's how honestly a lot of collections start. You start with the oh, we're going to buy for her. Ooh, this is cool.
She'll like this.
Gwen is no rogue. I don't know, man. She's pretty hot. Side Sheep. That is right, Jesse. Side Sheep is back. Side Sheep has a co-host of Teddy Ruxpin now. That's how we roll. I'm going to do it at 54 just to make Heroes mad. It's not going to matter, man. You're not going to get enough votes to win it anyway. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I didn't get the spoiler alert. I do apologize. It came in late. No, it didn't. No value in digital comics, but better way to read digitally. Like I said, I think that eventually, once our generation starts dying off, it's all going to be digital, because we want the hard stuff, and they grew up with the MP3 players. All right, guys, you guys have been voting for a little bit while. Man, math is really difficult at this late hour. But Luke Skywalker, Powerpuff Girls, one of them is moving on to the Super Bowl Rando Brawl. Let's find out who it is. Thoughts on Transformers? Boom, shakalaka, Skywalker goes on. Of course he does. Star Wars is huge. Powerpuff Girls, get your ass out of here. 7 votes, no thank you. Get the hell off of my screen. There we go. Heroes, we love you too, man. Thank you so much for hanging out for as long as you do. I know it's late over there. Thoughts on Transformers? Like, I liked a couple of the first movies. The more recent one with the Dinobots was just ridiculous. It was so long and drawn out, and I just, for some parts of it, I was just like, I can't handle it. I had that Teddy as a toddler. Wow, I like how you rhyme with that. You didn't have that when you're having cereal. Start putting, Dr. Seuss rhythms to everything you say. They'll be buying digital pages. Yeah, I think they will. Open Thanos. Person of interest, Nurse Jackie is good. Okay, yeah, that's on Netflix, and I've heard it's pretty good. I think they got 4 seasons or something like that. I've heard good things. The fact that it's still on.
Get him to watch Weeds.
I'm not gonna watch Weeds. I'm gonna drink my Surge. I'm gonna drink my Surge like an adult. But anyway, guys. We started the Super Random Brawl with 96 entries. We are now down to 32. We have 32 entries over the course of what the show is going to progress to this year in Nerdy Effect 3.0. We're going to find out who is going to win. And in the end, I don't know. Maybe we'll start up another brawl. Maybe we'll do something different. I haven't quite figured it out yet. But honestly, it's been awesome and fun to come back and do this again. I was real nervous about this show before starting it. I don't know why, because when I sat down, I turned around and I saw all the familiar faces all on here. Faces.
Fizz and Big Daddy, they're both are big Weeds fans.
Okay.
Because Nancy is freaking hot. She can do as she pleases.
When I sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know why I am so nervous about this, but when I started seeing the names and all that, it just felt natural to be back up here and talk about it and hang out with you guys. I got to open some of this stuff, stop talking about Weeds. I got to start talking about the stuff that I've been having here for over 2 months. And honestly, now I really don't even want to watch Weeds ever again, just because I can't even get my damn speech out. Holy shit! But anyway, guys, I will be back on Monday with a brand new Nerdy Effect, and hopefully you guys will all come back. I had an honest, fun time coming back. It felt so natural. It was cool. We are rocking the Scotland flag tonight. One of them, I'm not sure which one it is because James got drunk, deleted Rocket League, and forgot to tell me exactly which one it is. But my co-hostess with the mostest side sheep and her co-hostess with no batteries, Teddy Ruxpin, is hanging out tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jizzy. This is the Nerdy Effect, a huge nerd circle to each individual one of you for hanging out. I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Welcome back, baby. 2016.
The box is made of ticky-tacky. They all look just the same.